You feel me? Now, I want to go into some specifics right now. I want to talk to y'all about V2K, you know, something I experienced myself, V2K, the voice to skull, and remote neural monitoring, where, you know, they can see everything you're doing through your eyesight, apparently, and they can map your brain and things like that. So that's exactly what I want to talk about right now. Okay. So here's my complete and utter opinion on it right now. And I'm gonna share something with y'all. I'm gonna share what I'm about to do with y'all. I may do it first and give y'all an update. But here's what I think it is completely and entirely. I think the V2K, completely and entirely, I think most of that V2K stuff, I mean, I know the technology does exist and it is possible for the military to use weaponry on you and communicate with you through a voice to skull method. But with my case specifically, I'm not gonna lie, I think it has something to do with some type of voodoo spell. Truthfully and entirely, I think with me, it has something to do with a voodoo spell or something like that. And the reason I feel this way is because, like, I don't know, man, just the whole concept of someone being able to see everything I was doing through my vision, you feel me? And not only see what I'm doing through my vision, but know what emotion I'm feeling and things like that. I think it has something to do with being bewitched. And what that is when someone gets bewitched, means a cult or a witch or a summoner, someone like that, that works with black satanic magic, can summon a demon to harass you and literally get inside your mind, like possess your literal mind. So once you start hearing voices and you realize, yo, it's nonstop, and this is like a literal personality that's nonstop reacting to every single thing I do, I gotta think about it deeper. Like, what technology can really do it like that, like so realistically like that? Me personally, as of recent, everywhere I go, every hotel I'm in, I could feel a presence in the room. You know when you meditate, even though I don't meditate no more, you know when you meditate and you can literally feel like a presence inside a presence as you meditate, or you know when someone else is in the room with you and you can literally feel a presence, like somebody's there with you. I'll literally feel a presence. Like, even me right now, I'm on the very top floor. There's no one above me. No one can access the roof on the hotel I'm at right now. You need a ladder to get on the roof of where I'm at right now. You feel me? I'm on the very top floor. And it's like I feel a presence above me, and it's like the things I hear is like something's hitting the wall. Not hitting the wall, but like walking against the ceiling. Not even on the roof, but like against the ceiling. And more and more recently, I'm noticing this presence, and I'm like, yo, I notice a presence around me every hotel I go to, and it's not V2K, because I'll even catch it on video sometimes. Like, let me sit down real quick. I'll even catch it on video sometimes, and it's like, yo, it's like another person in here. Or like, you know when someone's behind you or approaching behind you and you could feel it and sense it? That's how I be feeling too. Like right before I sleep, or when I'm in the bathroom or doing whatever I'm doing. And I've just opened my eye to it. I've just started to realize, you know, this has been every hotel I've gone to. You feel me? And the reason why I'm talking about it right now is because in this hotel specifically, if I didn't come here, I wouldn't have really picked it up because of where I'm at, the position I'm in. Like, I'm in a nicer room. I'm at the top floor. Not only am I at the top floor, but I'm away from other rooms too. So there's like one room next to me. That's it. And that one room next to me is like on a side where I'm not even really close to. So even with that being said, I don't hear banging. Like, I don't really hear banging. But what I do hear sometimes is like things on like someone's banging or hitting from below me, or it's like someone's walking on the ceiling. That is hard to explain. It's like a presence above me. If anybody else is a TI and and they've experienced that same type of thing, and you follow Christ, you're a follower of Christ. I'm just saying this because I know these demons target followers of Christ heavily, like genuine followers of Christ. Then let me know, because here's my theory now. Anytime I change my mindset about what's going on, you know, I'm gonna give y'all an update and let y'all know how I feel. So I'm gonna just tell y'all what I think it is right now. I think it's like witchcraft, bro. I think it's complete and utter witchcraft. And what led me to this right here, hold on, let me make sure I'm still recording, because this thing be messing up sometimes. Okay, it is. And what led me to thinking that is pretty much this is it, bro. It's just too demonic, bro. It's not normal. It's not like what I see on Twitter, like, or what some of y'all be talking about when y'all talk about y'all V2K. Some of it is similar, but a lot of it isn't. Like, what it is for me is like everything is demonic and evil. Everything is like trying to bash God, and everything is like trying to, anytime I hear it, it'll be they trying to bash God, or they trying to say something really perverse or something really demonic, on top of the fact that the voices you hear, even if it was really someone that was behind it or using it, that person can sleep. That person has to sleep. If it was a person, that person has to sleep. And if it was AI, if it was really AI, there's no AI that can feel your emotions every millisecond of the day and react to your emotions every millisecond of the day. You know what I'm saying? So what it feels like to me, and not only because of what I'm hearing, but what I'm feeling around me, you feel me? What I'm feeling around me and the things I've been going through, what I've been seeing, you feel me? Now here's what I think it is. Here's my concept. I want y'all to look this up too. Look up voodoo magic and look up possession, demonic possession of the mind, demonic possession. Demonic possession isn't too far-fetched, trust me, because it's very common. It's happening so much, and it's done so covertly. These demons are covert. They're not gonna let you know they're within you until you start disrupting, or until they feel like you're disrupting Satan's kingdom. You feel me? I think it has something to do with demonic possession, personally. And it's not like demonic possession to the point where I can be controlled and I'm levitating and floating in space and things like that. Nah, not like that. Demonic possession to the point of intrusion of thoughts and voices. You feel me? Now I feel like it's a minor demonic possession. Like, I can only hear like the voices and the intrusion of thoughts, and then I'm feeling a presence in the room everywhere I'm at. And it's to the point where I think I got some footage for y'all too. It's to the point where I'm hearing it externally too. It's not only internally in my head. You feel me? Oh, hold on, ambulance. Ambulance. I'm talking about something real. Ambulance came out of nowhere. Okay, so yeah, it's not only in my head. It's not only in my head. It's externally. You feel me? And it's just so bizarre. Like, the longer this has been happening to me, the more I see it's less technology and more voodoo and witchcraft. And I feel like this is what's happening. So look, I don't know, like I said, like I was telling my family at the house I used to stay at, straight up, even before I was targeted or knew about being a targeted individual, I was telling my family straight up, look, I think the people upstairs from me do straight up witchcraft and straight up voodoo. And the reason I feel like this is because I'm hearing someone bang and bang and bang every single day, and how they move and the vibe I get around these people and the vibe I get in their house, I think they do straight up voodoo. And at the time, I would have Sunday Bible studies with my friend almost every Sunday for a couple of months. And I would tell him about the situation and how humble I would try to be, and how I felt like the more I try to be closer to Christ and be humble, these people would test me. And this is before I was targeted. And I told him straight up what I was experiencing, and him as a full-blown Christian, follow the word. He got me closer to it, made me start reading the Bible a little more before I stopped for a second. Even he was the one that said it. He was like, yo, what it sound like you're describing is straight up voodoo. Like voodoo. Like it seemed like they do voodoo and you got to get out of there. Like you really got to get out of there. So what I'm thinking now, bro, is whatever's happening with me has something to do with black magic, bro. Satanic magic. And I feel like the only technology aspect of it is probably as far as just they can tap into my phones. Y'all seen on video they've tried to get into my room a few times. I have like a lot of footage of that. Y'all seen that. Yeah, they tap into my phones. I feel like they try to keep the brain in a subjective state to make it more prone to the possession. So they use the weed, the gases in the room, things like that. They probably try to put stuff in your food, things like that, to drug you up, to induce it, right? And so, with that being said, like, as far as the technology aspect of it, I feel like it just goes as far as tapping into your laptops, your phones, probably infiltrating your room. They probably put a little camera in there. They probably got them in the smoke detectors and whatever. Because y'all know it's a demonic program that does this too. But with my case specifically, I think it's Homeland Security, the dude that was working for Homeland Security, also working with the people that I used to live with doing the voodoo magic. Because I'm hearing satanic things. I'm feeling a satanic presence. I won't lie to you. And okay, we gonna talk about the remote neuro monitoring, right? Now we all say it's a hive mind. I see a lot of TI saying it's a hive mind, but they use the technology aspect of it. I feel like it is a demonic hive mind, right? And whatever I'm experiencing in my head and hearing, because y'all know I hear it sometimes, but I tune it out with music, gospel, or whatever. I never said I completely got rid of the V2K, because I still get the so-called V2K, aka the voices, which I now think are complete demons. So yeah, y'all hear the hive mind, how everyone around us, the so-called gang stalkers, can see what we're doing. I want y'all to open your eyes and see that these are not people. I want y'all to open your eyes and see that these are soulless beings, and the things that are possessing these beings are fallen angels or demons, and the demons only know what you're doing because of that one demon that's already in your head. And that one demon has a hive mind, so they can see through that other demon, because they're hive mind, they're all connected. So they can see through that other demon that's seeing through you, that's inside of you. You feel what I'm saying? Now listen to me. I had to look this up. I looked up exorcisms and demonic possession for the past couple of days now, right? And I'm dang near about to get an exorcism, as crazy as it sounds. No, I'm not floating in the air. No, I'm not seeing things getting freaking lifted off my bed and things like that. But who knows what's gonna happen when I try to get that exorcism, you feel me? What I am experiencing is still demonic though. What I am experiencing is voices in my head, which is demonic, and a presence around me, so that's demonic. And I just feel like, I looked this thing up. I want y'all to hear me out. I looked this thing up, and everybody who had some type of demonic possession and needed an exorcism, like an exorcism, a spiritual cleansing from a priest or a bishop or something like that, they had the same symptoms of a targeted individual. And after they got the exorcism, it went away. It literally went away after they got the exorcism, and they were rid of their demons. Now, exorcisms seem far-fetched because all exorcisms are in movies, right? They're like all in movies, and people think it's like fake and it's fairy tale because there are so many different movies about it. So they think, oh, it's just like a horror movie thing. That can't really happen to me. But what can probably happen to me is somebody could probably use some technology on me and target me that way. But people have it in their head that exorcism and demonic possession is too far-fetched. You know why? Because it's scary to think like that. So they try to numb it down a bit to something else. But in reality, bro, I think here's my complete opinion. I think all Christian TIs, all real followers and children of God, followers of Christ, the chosen, I genuinely think anybody who's been targeted and is going through V2K and remote neuromonitoring and synthetic telepathy, I literally think an exorcism needs to be put in place for all of us, because I'm literally about to get one sometime within this week or next week. You feel me? And the reason I feel like that is because, bro, like I just said, if I have to edit this video up and put some pictures up to show y'all what I'm talking about, people who ever felt demonic possession or even minor demonic possession, you know, demonic possession isn't always you floating in the air and you flying and your eyes are turning black. No, that's not always it. It could be something as simple as hearing voices. You feel me? And now me, like I said, I was doing all the new age spiritual stuff before this happened. So that could be a big part of it too. My mind was probably so prone to it. I was smoking weed. I was meditating, doing kundalini. I was listening to frequencies. You feel me? I wasn't on the right path with God. You know, I was still drinking, smoking. Like, yeah, bro. This is exactly what I think it is. The hive mind thing. The hive mind thing is that one demon. Hey, what's up, bro? He just decided to stop right there and look cute. I don't know why. He decided to stop right there randomly for no reason. So yeah, y'all could already see the devil's trying to distract me from giving y'all this video. Now, I was skeptical about making this video because it's something I deeply felt inside for probably like the past month now. And I only really felt this way strongly once I came to this hotel. Because once I came to this hotel, I realized, yo, there's literally no one on the roof right now, but I still hear like a banging above me. And then I realized, yo, the banging isn't even coming from like on the other side. It's coming from in my room. You feel me? Now, sometimes, like y'all know, I have a video of somebody admitting that they were hitting the wall. So sometimes these soulless demonic beings out here hired by the government. But then when I came here to this telly and I started feeling that presence around me consistently, and I'm like, hold on, like I real life feel a presence. Like I'm not just hearing something above me, I'm feeling the presence. And I know this is like, yo, these are demons. These are demons. This has to be like a legion of demons. Now, if y'all feel like this is far-fetched, that's okay. I'll give y'all an update after I get that exorcism, after I cleanse my spirit, after I get that anointing, whatever. But look, people are trying every single thing but that. And that's things like that are actually known to cure voices in your head, because the voices are demons. Now, you already know the media lies about everything. The media tries to cover up everything. They try to erase history. They don't want it to seem like that's what it is. But in my opinion, 9 times out of 10, that's what it is, and that's probably what can get rid of this thing. Even if it doesn't get rid of the gang stalking and the technology, the harassment through the technology, it definitely sure might get rid of the voices, bro. This is just my opinion. I'm making this video beforehand to give y'all my before opinion and after I actually do it, because I'm willing to do it and I'm willing to pay for it too. You feel me? I'm willing to do it and I'm 100% willing to pay for it too. 100%. Look. When I tell y'all, anytime I put that prayers route demons in my phone, hold on, I want to tell y'all something else. When I do hear the banging and the supposed V2K, I want to say something. It's always a simultaneous reaction. It's always a simultaneous thing. Like, okay, as soon as I hear the bang, the voice, the V2K will say something literally simultaneously at the very same time, as if the person or the demon that's connected to the hive mind, the other demons, know when that person's about to bang or hit the wall. It's always like, okay, I'll give y'all an example. Pretend what I'm saying right now is the thing in my head, right? The thing that is possessing me, the thing in my head, the V2K, whatever y'all want to call it. I call it the demon, right? The demon connected to the other demons, the hive mind. Right? Now, y'all have heard the banging yourself through all the videos I put up there. So I just want y'all to know, this is what will happen when I hear it as well. This is what will happen. So I hear the bang, right? And it's like this. It's like this. Okay, so I'm gonna give an example. As soon as the bang happens, it's like, you're a punk. It's like, you're a punk. So it's like, okay, that's what I hear. I hear like an insult. I hear like an insult as soon as it happens. As soon as I start hearing the banging. And it's not even right after or right before. It's simultaneously. And this is something I never really told y'all. I thought possibly everybody has this. Probably some of y'all have this. If some of y'all experience the same thing, I'm just going really, really, really in depth in this video so y'all can get the concept of what I'm trying to explain to y'all and why I think it's not technology. And why I think it's not technology. It's in different parts of the room too. You feel me? So it's not just one part of the room. It's a simultaneous bang and a simultaneous insult at the same time. So it's like, say you got hit in the face, right? And someone hit you. It's like as soon as they hit you, they said, punk. As soon as they hit you, you feel me? It's like as soon as they hit you, it's like they said they insulted you at the same time. So that's what I'm experiencing, and that's why I think it's like some type of demonic spirit within my mind frame. Because even the voice itself has said that's what it was. The first time I ever heard it, that's what it introduced itself as, a demon. But I just didn't want to believe it. I literally didn't want to believe it. I didn't want to believe it was true. I didn't want to believe it could be real. I was looking for different, things reasons of what it could be. Because when you think about things like that, people don't want to even consider that can be it. You know why? Because of how scary that could be, or how scary it sounds. So people don't want to consider that can even be anything close to it. But that's honestly what I think it is in my case. Y'all feel me? Y'all seen the demonic stuff that goes on. Y'all seen it. I showed y'all, and that's only part of it. You feel me? So I feel like it's that demon through the hive mind, letting them know where you're at all times, letting them know what you're seeing, what you're smelling at all times too. Because I want to say something else. Anytime I would smell weed or anything like that, or anytime I would smell cigarettes or anything like that, I would hear something that says, oh, he smells it. He can smell it. I can smell it too. He can smell it. I can smell it too. You feel me? Now, I just want y'all to really look into demonic possession of the mind and exorcisms and just look into it. I'm going to put some pictures up for y'all right here. Straight up. Now, like, people go through this for years and they don't know what's up. You feel me? I'm hearing the same thing. I'm not gonna lie. When I was in that house that I told y'all about, that I felt they was doing demonic witchcraft and satanic stuff, the house that I got targeted in by the Homeland Security agent, I felt like I'm hearing the same type of presence that I heard in that house. And this was before I had V2K. Now remember, I used to meditate. And I told y'all when I felt like meditating was helping me because it was making me more aware of things and aware of the spiritual world and things like that. I feel the same presence everywhere I go. Like when I'm in a not an area like this, like, out in the open, but more so like when I'm in a closed in area, like a room or something. You feel me? And that's everywhere I go. Every hotel. See that? Why would he beep? Why would he beep like that? Why he went past me? Do you see how Satan's demons just be coming out here trying to distract me from making certain videos? I'm telling y'all the truth. I truly believe I'm telling y'all the truth. Now this is just a concept, and from my experience and what I think is happening with me. But I'm telling y'all right now. Now look, when I was living in that house, I always felt a presence around me too, you feel me? When I started meditating, that's the first time I really felt it was in that house ever. And I'd always feel it. And now I'm going through the same thing. Since I've been targeted, the same thing. When I left the house, I didn't feel it. But like the moment I started, I believe meditating again and things like that, because I had stopped for a little bit, I started to feel it, and I was targeted again. You feel me? And what I really think it is, I'm not gonna lie to you, like I said, I never really got good vibes there. So, and I knew they was doing some type of demonic magic, some type of witchcraft, something. Cause I'd always have stuff missing in my room. Like literally, I noticed I had like used boxers missing in my room, like from my laundry. You feel me? And when I started seeing stuff like that, I was saying to myself, why in the heck would you even take used boxers? Like, what type of dirty person is you? You feel me? Like, why is you taking a used boxers? And I feel the more and more I stayed there, is like, because y'all know I already told y'all about the dude, like he would come in my room and everything, so I'm not going to even get into depth with that. Long story short, dude is weird. He's a weirdo. The Homeland Security agent who targeted me, who I feel like targeted me, is a weirdo. Would come in my room, I noticed stuff missing, things like that. Caught him coming in my room one day when I came back from work. But yeah, one of the things I noticed missing one day too was like a used boxers, and I'm like, what? Why would you take used boxers? Like, what do you need that for? My DNA or something? And then I looked more into it, and it's like, yo, they probably. I'm thinking about it now, and it's like, yo, they probably was taking like samples of DNA from my room, like hairs. Because why would you take used boxers other than to mess with someone psychologically, to make them feel like, yo, why am I short on clothes? So you would take it from a dirty clothes pile, because I probably wouldn't notice it. You feel me? But that's what was going down. But other than that, I'm thinking, yo, is they taking DNA samples? Like, what is they doing? So, yeah, man. Another thing that made me really think about this deeply is another TI named Tony H. posted a video talking about her targeting, and she said she feels like her targeting has something to do with voodoo, Jamaican voodoo, called Obey. It's a Jamaican voodoo. First time I heard of it, and when she mentioned that, it had me thinking like, you know, the people that I used to stay with did voodoo. I know they did voodoo, so it had me thinking like, yo, maybe this is really what it is, because everything that's happening to me right now, the only part of it that seems like technology is the part with the phone, with my phone being tapped and things like that. That's the only part for real. Everything else seemed like a literal, like literally like some type of supernatural thing. Everything else, I would be able to tell the difference. Believe me, I'm not gonna sit here and lie to y'all. I'm not gonna sit here and tell y'all something to just create a video so I have something to do. I'm not gonna do that. This has been on my mind. I was skeptical making this video, because even though y'all targeted and in a crazy system, most people won't believe. Y'all might think what I'm saying is crazy or far-fetched, but it's not. Y'all gotta really, if you believe in God and the Most High, you believe in demons, then you gotta think about this too. You gotta think about the actual fact that this is possible, and there's witches out there that can bewitch people, and there are actual satanic spells that work. And people can actually cast demons, and it works. Y'all gotta think about that, and y'all gotta think about how this government uses dark magic, and how it can use dark magic on its people, and it can hire these people to use dark magic on its people. I want y'all to look up Obey, Jamaican voodoo, Jamaican witchcraft. You hear like certain people that have a lot of money hire these witches to do certain magic. They hire these witches to do certain magic on people. You know, they'll do it on their enemy. You could just make someone mad one day over something little, and they'll happen to you. And if you really aren't fully protected by God, I feel like the reason it happened to me is probably because I wasn't really doing what I was supposed to be doing at the time. So God let it happen to me. You know, I feel like that could possibly be a reason. But at the same time, it's not like it's not like he's not still blessing me. It's not like he's not still guiding me. It's not like he didn't give me this, like, because I prayed to get more information, and I feel like this is it. It's not like he hasn't been protecting me. It's not like I haven't gained anything from this experience, because I feel fearless. I feel bolder. I feel healthier. I've been sober for 6+ months. But feel like this is what it is, man. Utterly and completely, man. So I want y'all to look into that, man. Look into demonic possession. Look into exorcisms, things like that. Like I said, I still do feel like it is that dude who targeted me. I still do feel like they do have these voice to skull weapons. And these other weapons that they can use to look at you. Like the see-through walls and things like that. But I won't lie to you, man. My experience has been different. Different. I'm gonna talk to y'all in a second, man. I'm gonna head in Walmart. Okay, I'm back, y'all. So yeah, I'm gonna just talk here real quick before I go in the dark. I want y'all to see me. So look, I was trying to say, before I went into Walmart, I got my stuff. They try to set up this simulation, so it's like they want to make it seem like it's everything but, like, how should I say? They want to make it seem like it's technology. So you handle it in the wrong way and nothing happens. You feel me? Like, they try, like I said, once you break their simulation, that's it, and that's the truth. Like, once you break their simulation as far as not being in fear and not letting them get you angry all the time, then yeah, that's it. None of their methods work, but they're still gonna be doing what they're doing to you. You feel me? And I feel like part of their simulation is to make it seem more technological than spiritual. So in that way, you handle it in a non-spiritual way, aka God, a dang exorcism of the mind. And this is for people. This video is truly for people who really have the voices, the V2K. Not just the gang stalking, because yeah, you go through the gang stalking beforehand. You do. But this is for the people like me with the V2K, the synthetic telepathy, things like that. You feel me? They try to create a simulation and an illusion, and in that simulation and illusion, it leads you to looking for solutions in the wrong places. You feel me? Now, as far-fetched as an exorcism sounds, you gotta look at the history and think about people who've gone through things like what we go through. And their solution for it was really a spiritual solution that ended up working. So, bro, mind you, this is just something I just had to mentally meditate on. You feel me? I thank you, Tony H, for putting that video out. Because if you didn't put that video out, I probably wouldn't have even considered, this possibility. But now that you put that video out, it opened my mind to considering the possibility of, the program, the targeting program being witchcraft being involved. You feel me? Like, y'all know, it's a satanic government. He just stopped right there just to look cute. I don't know. He just stopped randomly. Just stopped randomly. But yeah, it's a satanic government. So we all know what they could be using. You feel me? Yeah, they got technology, they got military weapons, but y'all know it's much easier to hire a witch doctor or a bewitcher or whatever they're called and do the things they're doing. You feel me? Because that black magic, that's what they used to use back in the day. It's what they still use today. Hold up. It's what they still use today. See, I gotta think about it deeper, man. I've been thinking real deep, especially because I've been experiencing it. I've been experiencing the presence. The things I hear. it's something I'm looking into. I hit up a bishop. Just the other day, like 2 days ago. I got a call back yesterday, and he was looking into making an appointment. I didn't hear back from him yet, but y'all know they be busy, so I'm gonna be patient with that. I feel me? If I gotta document it too for proof, and if it's sufficient, I'll put it up here. And once I put it up here,
thank you, sir.
no doubt, man. Blessed day. What's up, man? Look, so I'm here. I just settled in. I'm gonna do the video for y'all. I'm gonna document it when it's happening, the exorcism thing. Like I said, I already contacted the bishop. He's supposed to hit me back. I contacted the priest. They supposed to hit me back. We supposed to make an appointment. I'm gonna give it a couple days because I know those people, those type of, people that work in that department are very busy. They're doing a lot of things. I feel like they're probably very busy. I'm gonna give it a couple days. I'm gonna probably contact some more people that can do this spiritual cleansing exorcism type of thing. And I'm gonna document it for y'all. And if everything goes how I expect it to, because I truly expect this to be the resolution, I'm not gonna lie. If God has given man power over the demons. And I feel like God gives some people power, a certain level of power to exorcise these demons from your temple and your mind. Like I said, it doesn't have to be like a horror movie thing where your eyes are turning black and you're floating above the bed and things like that. Sometimes it could be something as simple as, hearing voices. Something as simple as around you, you're noticing the demons in people and noticing demonic things happen and things like that. You're from my experience, feeling a presence around you all the time on top of voices. You feel me? Like I said, I feel a presence. And honestly, if I was to record it, y'all would catch it too. Y'all would catch it too. You would. Because it's external. It's not only internal, it's external. So like I said, I'm going to do that for y'all. Document it. You feel me? Meaning I'm going to have it recorded for y'all. I'll have someone record it for me if it needs to be recorded. If someone's around and they can record it for me, I'll probably even pay them just to record it just for y'all. Just for myself too, so I can see what's going down in the video. Now, it's crazy because when it comes to exorcisms and things like that, even if you guys look at documentaries, it's always like this fight between if it's a mental illness or if it's actually demonic. You feel me? And then they end up doing it, and then all those voices and stuff go away. You feel me? But when it comes to the mental illness, when they have to handle it the mental health way with the psychiatrist and the pills and everything, it just destroys you even more. It makes you more like, self-destructive. So that's why I'm telling y'all, man, the world is trying to hide the fact that, these demons exist, man. And I seen this article when this guy was saying, he was doing this exorcism, and throughout the exorcism, the demon was talking through the girl when they had her held down, and the demon was talking, and the demon was stating his name and stating all this stuff. And the bishop was saying, how many of you are there? And then the demon was like, there's enough of us to actually cover the surface of the sun. That's more than all the humans on the planet right now. So what that thing was saying was that there are more demons than there are people. So imagine how many of us have been infiltrated already at this point. They've been here way before us. Imagine how many of us have been infiltrated already at this point. Now, people like to say, this is going to be a long video, probably an hour or more, because I'm just rambling and speaking what's on my mind about these things. Now, people say demons and aliens are the same things. That aliens like to consider that demons like to come as aliens, so they can make it seem like, it's just like they come from another planet, or they come from some type of other realm or other planet, and they come to Earth. No, they've been on Earth. And they pretend to be aliens so they can make you think it's just aliens and no demons, but it's really demons. They want to take you away from God. They don't want you to think there's a demonic or spiritual realm. Because once you think like that, like I said, you'll have to think about God as well, the creator of the demonic and spiritual realms. He created it. So once you think like that, you're going to start looking to God for answers. And the demons don't want you looking or being close to God for answers. So they'll come as aliens. So anyway, to get to this point, aliens, right? People report abductions, being abducted by aliens, and then being back in their house, or they report seeing aliens and UFOs and things like that. And they report they felt like aliens experimented on them and things like that, bro. I'm telling you, those are demons, bro. That experimentation, that's probably, who knows, that could be a number of things, bro. But like I said, these demons, these reptiles, these shapeshifters, y'all know how they said they were Nephilims back in the day, or whatever they call it. They still out here too. They mixing up our DNA, mating with us, mixing up our DNA, and they're creating these hybrids, and they're creating these demonic hive minds, working through the government, doing experiments on people. Children go missing. Y'all see when these children go missing? Like thousands of children a day go missing, bro. Hundreds of children go missing, bro. In different states, different cities, every day. Babies, infants go missing. Like, where the babies going, bro? Babies can't walk up and just leave, bro. Where the babies going, bro? And then there's this thing I seen. Hold on, let me look at it for y'all. This thing I seen, they said, hold on. That basically these people, these satanic groups, there's this certain drug. I think it's on Twitter. There's a certain drug you can get from like a baby's brain. And they basically would have to kill the baby while it's in fear for that drug to be released in the baby's brain. And it's like a drug that gets them high or whatever. And it's like, people use it in Satanism and whatever. And I seen it. It just popped up on Twitter. Hold on. Let me screenshot it so I could put it in this video as I'm talking to y'all right now. Because I know I bookmarked it recently because I wanted to tell y'all about this. And I'm just saying, this is the satanic agenda for why they kidnap people. They use it for sacrificial reasons and for their own energy. These demons use it for sacrificial reasons and for their own energy. I'm telling you, there's a big thing going on in this world, and people are blind to it because some people don't want to see it. Some people really don't want to see it. Hold on, man. I got y'all right now. Adrenochrome. Okay? And I'm reading it right now for y'all. It's saying, do you know what the most expensive and potent drug in the world is called? It's called adrenochrome. Adrenochrome is a drug that can only be found in the human skull, the pineal gland, of an infant whose blood has been adrenalized with fear, then killed, which now makes up a multi-billion-dollar black market industry. And the reason why the 800K children go missing in the US every year. I'm gonna read it again. Adrenochrome, a drug that can only be found in the human skull, pineal gland, of an infant whose blood has been adrenalized with fear, then killed, which now makes up a multi-billion-dollar black market industry, and the reason why 800 children go missing in the US annually. Let me screenshot it for y'all, put it in the video. This may be a long video because I'm ranting about a bunch of different crazy things about this demonic world we are living in. Like some of us have been gifted by God to be open and to see it for what it is, even though we're all targeted, even though like most of y'all who are watching this, y'all targeted, y'all in my position. A lot of y'all aren't really open to what's really going on. Y'all think it's something else that it's not. You feel me? Y'all think it's something else that it's not. And truly, like I said, I feel like there is a technology aspect of it and a demonic aspect of it. I feel like I'll say it again. The technology, as far as that goes, is tapping into the phones, tapping into the laptops, probably putting little microscopic cameras in certain things, which they do. They could possibly do that with the TV. Y'all never know. But as far as the remote neural monitoring and the V2K aspect part goes, I think that's completely witchcraft, bro. Entirely. Demons. Entirely. Yeah, man, I'm telling you. I'm telling you right now. If y'all have seen most of my videos, then I hope y'all can get this concept from me. You feel me? I hope y'all can understand why I feel like this too. It's demonic, bro. It's demons, bro. Can't put it no other way. Now, I still feel fearless. I still don't have any fear of it. Because I still know God's been protecting me with what I'm going through. I know he's protecting me, watching me, guiding me along this, stressful journey right here. You feel me? I'm still in tune with a lot of things. It's like I feel like he's giving me this information. I'm not meditating. I'm not getting this from nothing else. It's just my own thought process. I just like every day I wake up with new information. Every day I wake up with a new like a stronger mindset with some new information, truly. But yeah, man, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. It's even crazy to think about or consider. Like an exorcism, it's crazy. But at the same time, before I made my first testimony, I thought that would have been crazy too. At the same time, if you're going through this right now, 95% of the people you're around are going to think you're crazy. So why is what I'm saying right now so crazy? You feel me? And like I'm saying, the technology for them to do this does exist too. Like the V2K, the voice to skull, that's a real weapon. That exists too. But with my case specifically, and with others as well, mostly others who are Christians and experience the same type of synthetic telepathy and demonic hive mind thing that I'm going through, I think this can be an actual possible resolution for it, my brothers and sisters. Now, if you're not going through the V2K or synthetic telepathy, then you wouldn't understand. I notice most people, most TIs who aren't going through the V2K and synthetic telepathy, they don't understand, and they aren't really on the Christian or the Christ path. Like, they don't really understand it as deeply as we do. Because when you go through this, you can truly see the demons inside of it. You can truly see it, and you can truly see the hive mind part of it. So when you a TI and your only thing is you're getting gang stalked, and you probably got hacked before or whatever, but you're only getting gang stalked, you wouldn't understand, bro. Because even before I was targeted, I felt like I was possibly getting gang stalked and stalked a little bit. Possibly. But I just didn't know what it was. But I wouldn't have understand what this was until it happened to me. And if you do understand, God bless, that means you in tune. But this is truly what I think it is, man. It's truly what I think it is. And they try to create this simulation and this illusion that it's not that. But believe you me, even when I started looking into the exorcism thing, it's like they started trying to resist it. Like I would hear more banging, more this, more that. Like in my last video, I was telling y'all what demons do when there's an exorcism. They fight and they resist it. You'll start seeing things move on the wall. You'll start seeing things move around the room, and you'll start hearing banging. How is that any different from the banging y'all hear in my videos? That's no different. Y'all see how crazy it was? How's it any different from when I'm listening to hearing gospel? There's a random bang on my wall, a bang here, bang there. Now, like I was trying to show y'all outside, I was trying to demonstrate it outside the best way I could. But since I'm inside, I'm gonna do it again really quick for y'all. I'm gonna hit the wall, and this is not because I'm angry. I'm gonna just hit the wall as a demonstration. Now, the V2K, I would hear this simultaneously at the same time. The V2K. Now, he would say something like, "Okay," it would say something like, "Okay, stupid, idiot, stupid," like that. But at the same time, you know what y'all hear in my videos? what I have on actual footage, that's not in my head, that's on actual footage. As I'm hearing that, I'm hearing the same voice from eternally in my head as the walls being hit from wherever angle, either inside the room or being controlled by the hive mind. Now, why would that happen simultaneously every single time? From below, from on the side, from up top, from right there, every time. Y'all know demons have a hive mind. They all connected like through a hive mind. They all work like that. So whatever group of legion of fallen angels that is controlling this thing around me, that's how they are working. That's how they are working. And now what's crazy about this is if I didn't have footage of all the banging that I showed y'all, if I didn't have footage, they try to say, oh, that was in my head too. Because you know how many comments I seen? There's a few comments that said on certain videos, because they probably didn't see the videos with the evidence. I have like 3-4 different videos with evidence. You know how many comments I seen? Oh, the banging's probably, the V2K. The banging's probably the V2K. But then y'all see the video and y'all see how crazy and demonic it is, right? And literally it looks surreal in the video too, why anyone would do something like that. I'm seeing comments, y'all telling me, yo, that's crazy. That's bizarre. Yeah, it is. It happens more than what I've recorded too. That's the most bizarre part about it. These things are demons. Open your mind up and realize not everyone is human. And the things that lurk this earth are demons. There are demons that lurk this earth. And when you start following Christ, like really following Christ and really living how he intends you to live, they're gonna target you some shape, way, or form. You might not get the demonic, the voices, the demonic possession of the mind. Some of us are fortunate enough not to get that, but you have to understand, some of us are in certain circumstances where we probably were sinning and we know of God and we weren't doing the right thing, and he probably allowed it. He probably allowed a certain level of it to stir us back on the right path. And me right now, I'm not going narrow. I'm not going left or right. I'm on this narrow path, bro. He got me. He got me where he needs me right now. I'm not risking nothing for nothing. I'm not risking my sobriety. I'm not risking nothing, bro, after going through what I'm going through. And, I've seen other Christians, like I said, there was this one Christian, she said the V2K, was the voices that she was hearing became very limited to dang near non-existent. Like she just stopped hearing it. And then once she started smoking and drinking again, she opened her mind again for that demonic possession. I could put that link again in the description for y'all. This is why personally I could never ruin my sobriety. I could never allow myself to make my situation worse for myself or even my family, because Lord knows. Because I prayed for protection and he's giving it to me. They can't touch me. They know they can't touch me. They can't touch y'all if you following God's will and you staying close to Christ, man. They cannot. I know they can. They know they can. They trying to enjoy while they can, but they know they can't touch you. And at the same time, you know what does keep me humble? Things that I think of that keep me humble. I think these people and these demons, they're suffering more than me, because now they're soulless. These demons are suffering more than me because they don't have the presence of God with them. The reason I can even get up every day and put a smile on my face and laugh every day and joke around with certain things is because of God. It wouldn't even be possible if God wasn't protecting me, or if I didn't have the presence of God around me or his blessings. It wouldn't be possible, especially with what they're doing to me. I see it on video and I can still laugh about it and make jokes about it sometimes. It wouldn't be possible without God. You feel me? Now look, that's all I'm gonna get into right now. I think there's something else I did want to talk about. Because I'm gonna compile all this together. It's probably gonna be over an hour long. So I might as well get a few things off my chest. Look, man, yeah. Once you're in a position like mine, you notice there's a lot of weirdos, Satan's demonic disciples come around you heavily. And like I said, I notice everything. Like when I'm praying, listening to the gospel, there's a bang on my wall, or someone comes around me to try to distract me. Now I've noticed a little less of banging, more so less of banging, and more so always someone coming by my room and talking and saying something, trying to reply to me anytime I listening to the faith. Or reading the Bible, and I'm just like, yo, like, here we go again. You know what I'm saying? Here we go again. One of Satan's disciples coming around me. You feel me? Like, I have a video too, I'm gonna put in the description, that's already on my channel, like a dude knocking on my wall and saying something. Ken, do you know who this is? Because he didn't know I was recording. And because I was doing something very important. And once you start doing something that you really got to be doing, they try their hardest to distract you. They try their hardest to throw you off that path. I'm telling y'all, man, I've been going through this. I've been posting videos, rants about it. Y'all been seeing how I've been changing my opinions on certain things. You know, the more I push forward in this thing, so y'all know I can't be faking, man. This is what I've been going through, man. I got the evidence and everything, man. You feel me? Now, if you want to say, I remember somebody put a comment on my video. She said, I sound like I'm acting, like I'm an actor. I normally don't like to even acknowledge the hate or acknowledge any hate comments I get, because normally what I do is I'll look at that comment. I don't ever reply. I haven't replied once to any hate comment. I look at that comment, I block the profile, and I take their comment off, and I block them from commenting on my video ever again. Cause me, it's like us, what we go through, people who are targeted by this demonic system, we already go through enough hate. We already see and go through enough things where we just want to be at peace when we in our free time, when we on YouTube or anything. So we not trying to hear and see these demonic things around us and then be on YouTube arguing with another demonic individual. No, it's not gonna happen. We have to limit that stuff. That's what we trying to do. So normally, no, I don't even acknowledge the hate, but I just want to acknowledge something real quick. The type of comments I get, and from the type of people I get them from. Just to prove a point. Now, someone put in my video that I seemed like I was acting on one of my videos. Like, I believe it was a video when I was like literally standing up right there and ranting to y'all while I was cooking. I was seasoning my meat. I was cooking. Female said I seem like a bad actor. I just looked at her profile. I looked at her videos real quick. I looked at the type of person she was, and I clicked off and I blocked her. Wasn't worth it. Wasn't worth it. I looked at the thing she was going through and and it wasn't worth it. It's like, yo, you telling me you really came to my video to put that in my head? Because I didn't reply back to her. I'm saying you really came to my video to put that when you're into like witchcraft and stuff like that. Like, she's literally a Satanist into witchcraft and stuff like that. Had another comment on my video from this Satanist. Literally, he was like, yo, you know how you can solve your problem? He said, do blood work. Man's basically telling me to do blood work, like satanic blood work, like use your own blood and put it on paper and do all types of blood work and things like that. Had to block him too. I don't normally get hate comments. Like, it's really rare, really. Or if I just get a weird comment in general, it's really weird. It's really rare. But when I do, I look at that profile. That's the first thing I do before I even block the person. I look at their profile to look like, what kind of person is this? Are they even worth the interaction? And they're never worth the interaction. They're never worth the interaction because you already know it's one of these demons. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Someone said I seemed like I was acting. You see the videos, you see the evidence. What do I have to act for? Who wants to be in this position? Who wants to be in this position? It's not something you want to be in. It's not something I'm benefiting off of. I'm not getting money from this. I only have like 70 subscribers. What do I have to benefit for? I'm trying to rant, express how I feel, and possibly help other people on the way. That's pretty much it. There's no acting involved. I'm as genuine as can be right now. I'm the most genuine I've ever been in my entire life, actually, from what I've been going through. I see that's the only way to really live. It's nothing to lie about. Nothing. So, yeah, man. I feel like this is what it is. I feel like this is what it is, and what I'm about to do right now, the next steps I'm about to take as far as that's involved is get a spiritual cleansing, bro. And I'm gonna update y'all. Truly. Truly, truly, truly.